Hi, I'm Tommy Fitzpatrick,
And I'm Trey Roach.
and our topic is air pollution in China. So, to start off with the geography and demographics of China, the population is 1.398 billion people. The location is in Southeast Asia, over here on the world map. And the geographical features, the land is very high in the west, and it descends as you move east. It's very diverse land, ranging from snow-capped mountains to sandy dunes, and has deep river valleys, high plateaus, and river valleys are in between all of this. So if you look at the map over here, it lists all of that.
So, the problem that China faces today is that it is home to many of the world's most polluted cities. And according to WorldBank.org, they are the world's largest emitter of greenhouse gases. Another source from the environment, ecology.com, in their article entitled Air Pollution in China, they state that air pollution in the People's Republic of China is estimated to have killed over 1.24 million people since 2017, and 75% of their premature deaths are caused by the 152 coal-fired power plants in the Hebei province. The greenhouse gases that are emitted from these coal power plants cause extreme risk to your cardiovascular health, as it also leads to risks to cancer. According to the same article by the environmentalecology.com, they also state that at the rate they are burning coal, these premature deaths and diseases will increase by over 81% and it will continue to rise if nothing is done. Moving on to our next slide, I would like to talk to you guys about why this problem is occurring and the prevalence that the coal industry has on the air pollution crisis in China. So in China, coal is the main source of power that they use, but it is also the world's biggest source of air pollution out of any greenhouse gas. According to NewYorkTimes.com, in an article entitled "Coal Burning Causes the Most Air Pollution Deaths in China," they state that coal makes up just about 40% of China's deadly particulate matter, which is also called PM 2.5. Particulate matter concentration levels have particularly endangered public health in big cities such as Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Xi'an. China consumes almost as much coal as every single other country on the planet combined, and China and other Asian countries make up 64% out of the 2.9 million total deaths caused by the PM 2.5 levels in the atmosphere. So moving on to the next slide, here's two graphs that show how much coal China does use. In the first image, it shows us that coal is China's most used fossil fuel in generating power, as it makes up over 65% of the entire country's power grid. In the next image, it shows us that China burns over 4 billion tons of coal per year, which is more than every other country combined, as I stated before.
Okay, on to our next slide. This is an air quality index chart, which we took from a website that measures the air quality all over the world, and then we zoomed in on China. So on the left, you see an image with all these numbers, and they're in different places in China. And then on the right, we zoomed in where they're trying to make the most change and where the major cities are. On the bottom here, you see how they rate the air quality. So the green color is good, yellow, moderate, orange, unhealthy for the sensitive groups, red, unhealthy, purple, very unhealthy, and this maroonish red is hazardous. What we see as a concern is that all of the worst air quality, not just unhealthy for sensitive groups, it is all in the major cities of China, which is what we were trying to show when we zoomed in on towards the east coast of China. On to our next slide. So solutions to the problem. So the innovative financing for air pollution control and Jai program, it was the first operation to use program for results in the energy sector. Focus is on the Jai and neighboring regions specifically. The objective to reduce air pollutants and carbon emissions through increasing energy efficiency and renewable energy. And the renewable energy they're trying to switch to is wind, solar, and nuclear energy. To talk about this topic a little bit more, with this program that happened in the uh, Jingjai area, this program brought in much needed financing by mainstreaming green financing in financial institutions to contribute to the government's targets. The program supported a commercial bank with the name of Huaxia Bank to provide financing for enterprises to reduce air pollutants and carbon emissions by increasing energy efficiency, investing in clean energy, and tightening air pollution controls. And two charts that support what I was speaking on in that area are these two. The first one on the left is the race amongst the biggest countries, China, Europe, and the US, and with renewable energy domination. So China currently in the lead with 1.9 billion, and they currently also have the worst air pollution. So they're trying to move in that direction. And then also this chart on the right shows the employment in renewable energy around the globe. China is once again leading in this area, and it makes sense because they are leading in air pollution currently. And these are our citations we used. Thank you.